trying to decide between Upstart and Upgrade? Don't apply until you watch this video. Today, I'm comparing these two personal loans companies side by side. We'll talk about the credit score requirements, loan amounts, AP repayment term, funding speed, fees, and at the end, I'll tell you which lender I think is the best choice, depending on your situation. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Come on. Let's start with Upstart. Upstart has become one of the most well-known online lending platforms over the last few years. Unlike a traditional bank, Upstart partners with banks and credit unions to offer personal loans through its platform. One thing that makes Upstart stand out is that it says it uses artificial intelligence and considers more than just a traditional credit score when elevating your application. Now, that doesn't mean your credit score isn't important. It definitely is. But Upstart may also look at factors like your income, employment history, your education, and your overall financial profile. Now, let's answer the biggest question here. What credit score do you need to get approved? The honest answer is Upstart does not publish a single minimum credit score that guarantees approval, okay? Approval depends on several factors, including your income, your employment, your existing debt, your payment history, your credit profile, your ability to repay the loan back. That means someone with a 620 credit score could be approved while another applicant with the same exact credit score may not. Every application is reviewed individually. One thing people like about Upstart is the flexibility. Now, depending on your qualifications and your state, Upstart offers personal loans from $1,000 up to $75,000. Now, that does not mean everyone will qualify for the maximum amount. The amount you're approved for depends on things like your income, your debt to income ratio, your credit profile, the lender's underwriting decision. Now, if you're just starting out, you may qualify for a smaller loan. If you have a stronger financial profile, you can qualify for more. Now, let's talk about the interest rate. Your annual fee, your annual percentage rate or AP is one of the biggest factors in the total cost of your loan, okay? AP varies based on your application. Generally speaking, applicants with stronger financial profiles may qualify for lower APRs, while others may receive a higher rate. That's why I always tell people, don't just focus on the monthly payments. Look at how much you'll be paying over the life of the loan. Sometimes a loan with a lower monthly payment actually costs more overall because you end up paying interest for a longer period. Upstart keeps things pretty simple. Most applicants choose between 36 months or 60 months. That's 3 years or 5 years. A shorter term usually means higher monthly payments but less interest paid overall. A longer term usually means lower monthly payments, more interest over the life of the loan. Think about what fits your budget before making a decision. One reason many people consider Upstart is speed. Now, if you're approved and everything is verified, many applicants receive their funds as soon as the next business day. Of course, funding isn't guaranteed by the next day. It depends on identity verification, bank processing times, when your loan is also finalized. Still, Upstart is still known for being one of the fastest online lending platforms. This is one of my favorite questions I get. Before submitting a full application, many applicants can check their potential rate through a pre-qualification process. That initial check generally uses a soft credit inquiry, which doesn't affect your credit score. Now, if you do decide to move forward with a loan, a hard inquiry may then be performed as part of the final approval process. I like this because it lets you compare your options before making a commitment. Now let's talk about the fees. Depending on your loan offer, Upstart may charge an origination fee. This fee varies by applicant and is typically deducted from the loan before the funds are sent out. So if you are approved for a certain loan amount, the amount you actually receive could be lower after the fee is deducted. That's why it's always important to read your loan agreement carefully. Know exactly how much you're borrowing, how much you'll receive, how much you'll repay over time. Now, the good thing about this loan is the loan amount is up to $75,000 for qualified borrowers. It does offer a soft pull pre-qualification. Fast funding for many approved applicants. Looks beyond your credit score. Easy online application process. Now, the downside about this loan, origination fee may apply. They do have a higher APR for some applicants. Not everyone qualifies for the maximum loan amount. It depends on your full financial profile. In my opinion, if I were shopping for a personal loan today, Upstart would definitely make my comparison list. I like that it considers more than just a credit score, offers a simple online application, and gives many people the opportunity to check their rates before committing to a full application. Now, let's see how Upgrade compares because there are a few areas where Upgrade may actually be the better choice depending on what you're looking for. Now, let's talk about Upgrade is another online lender that's become very popular, especially for people looking to consolidate debt or finance a large expense. Like Upstart, Upgrade lets many applicants complete the entire process online from checking rates to accepting a loan. One thing I like about Upgrade is that it offers several financial products, including personal loans, credit cards, and a checking account. So if you're looking for more than just a loan, it may be worth considering. Now, here's the question that everybody asks. Can I get approved with a 600 credit score? Upgrade does not guarantee approval based on a specific credit score, and it does not publish a minimum score that guarantees you will be qualified. Many sites note that applicants with fair credit may qualify, but approval depends on factors such as your income, your employment, your debt to income ratio, your credit history, and your overall financial profile. So just because someone online says they got approved with a certain credit score does not mean everyone with that score will. Every application is different. Upgrade usually offers personal loans ranging from $1,000 up to $50,000 for qualified applicants. Although loans availability can vary depending on your state, just like with Upstart, not everyone will qualify for the maximum amount. Your approved loan amount depends on your income, your existing debt, your credit profile, your ability to repay, and APR depends on your qualification. Applicants with stronger financial profiles may receive lower rates while others may receive higher rates. Okay. Now, don't focus on whether you are approved or not. Compare the total cost of borrowing. A lower APR can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars over the life of that loan. Upgrade offers repayment terms ranging from 24 months all the way up to 84 months for eligible borrowers. That gives you more flexibility. So if you need a lower monthly payment, a longer repayment term may help. But remember, you'll also pay more interest over time. If you can comfortably afford a short term, you may save more money in the long run. Many approved applicants receive their funds within one business day after completing the verification process. Of course, timing depends on identity verification, your bank processing times, when you finalize your loan. Still, Upgrade is generally considered one of the fastest online lenders. One feature I really like is that Upgrade allows many applicants to check the rates before they actually apply. So that means they will offer you a soft credit inquiry. That means you can also check the potential loan offer without affecting your credit score. So if you decided to accept a loan, a hard credit inquiry may be required before the final approval. I always recommend using pre-qualification when it's available because it gives you a chance to compare offers before committing. Now let's talk about the fees. Upgrade may charge an origination fee depending on your loan offer. This fee is typically deducted from your loan process before the funds are sent out. So make sure that you understand the loan amount you're approved for, the amount you will actually receive, the total amount you'll repay. Always read the loan agreement before accepting any offer. One thing that really stands out is that Upgrade offers direct payments to creditors for eligible debt consolidation loans. If you're using the loan to pay off credit cards or other debts, Upgrade can send the money directly to your creditor if you choose that option. For some applicants, that's a convenient feature because it can simplify the debt payoff process. The good thing about this loan, the loan amount is up to $50,000 for qualified borrowers. They do offer soft pre-qualification. The repayment terms are up to 84 months. Direct payments to creditors for eligible consolidation loans. Fast funding for many approved borrowers. The downside about this loan is the origination fee may apply, higher APR for some applicants. Approval isn't guaranteed. Longer loan terms can increase the total interest paid. Upgrade is a strong option if you're looking for flexibility. I especially like the longer repayment terms and the ability to have eligible debt consolidation funds sent directly to your creditors. Now that we've both covered both lenders individually, let's put Upstart and Upgrade head to head and see which one comes out top depending on your financial goal. Let's start with the approval. Neither Upstart nor Upgrade publishes a minimum credit score that guarantees approval. Both lenders look at your entire financial picture. That includes your income, your employment, your debt to income ratio, your payment history, your overall credit profile. And one thing that makes Up stand out is that it publicly says it uses more than just your traditional credit scoring. That can be very helpful for some people who has a limited credit history but has steady income or other positive financial factors. Both lenders currently offer personal loans from $1,000 up to $50,000 for qualified borrowers. Remember, the amount you qualify for depends on your application. Not everyone will qualify for the maximum loan amount. Upgrade offers repayment terms ongoing from 24 months up to 84 months. That gives applicants much more flexibility. If keeping your monthly payments lower is your biggest priority, Upgrade has that advantage. Both lenders say many approved borrowers can receive funding as soon as the next day after completing verification. Of course, your experience depends on your bank and verification process and time. But overall, they're very competitive. This is something I always recommend taking advantage of. Both Upstart and Upgrade allow many applicants to check their rates first using a soft credit inquiry. That means you can compare offers without affecting your credit score. So if you move forward with a loan, a hard inquiry may then be required. Here's the reality. Neither lender is perfect. Both may charge an origination fee depending on your loan offer. That's why you should always read the loan agreement carefully before accepting the loan. Don't just compare monthly payment. Compare your APRs, your fees, your total repayment amount. If your goal is paying off high interest credit cards, I actually give this one to Upgrade because Upgrade offers the option for eligible loans to send funds directly to your creditors. That can simplify the debt process. If you don't have years of established credit, I will lean more towards Upstart because Upstart says it considers additional factors beyond just your traditional credit score. That doesn't guarantee approval, but it may benefit some applicants with thinner credit profiles. My final victory, which lender would I choose? Choose Upstart if you're newer to credit, you want lending that considers more than just your credit score. You want a straightforward online application. Choose Upgrade if you're consolidating debt. You want more repayment term options. You prefer the possibility of direct payments to creditors. If I had to choose just one, I'll probably choose not because Upstart is bad. I actually like both companies, but Upgrade's longer repayment terms and debt consolidation feature gives it a slight edge for a wider range of borrowers. Now, that doesn't mean Upgrade is automatically the best choice for everyone. The right lender is the one that offers you the best combination of AP fees, loan amount, monthly payment, repayment term. So before accepting any loan, compare your offer carefully. A few extra minutes of comparison could save you a significant amount of money over the life of the loan. Now, I want to hear from you all. Have you ever used Upstart or Upgrade? Which one approved you? And would you recommend them? Drop your experiences down below in the comments because it could really help someone else who's trying to decide. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss my next video on credit cards, personal loans, business credit, and credit repair. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!